Good afternoon, folks. Sunday, beautiful afternoon. What you're looking at is some of my inside dragon fruit plants. Lots of cuttings. I got some bonsai in here too. This is a baobab grown from seed. I believe this is what you call a pila house plant. Lots of cuttings, different varieties of dragon fruit. And the reason why I'm doing this video, I'm doing a kind of a follow-up from yesterday. This right here is a bottle of my worm tea fertilizer, organic fertilizer that I started brewing yesterday. I finished brewing this morning, so I put it in these spray bottles that I use to spray my plants outside and inside. And I also water my plants with this organic, very nutrient, microbial rich organic fertilizer, earthworm tea. And what I do is, and I want to show you the roots. Look at all these roots on this dragon fruit plant. Look at all the roots. And these roots are growing, headed down to the soil. And that's what they're reaching for. But the reason why these roots are growing so good is because it's a sign of a very healthy plant, dragon fruit. If you don't have air roots on your dragon fruit like this, then it's not healthy. But this is really healthy because of my earthworm tea that I use to water this plant. And I'm going to water, I actually spray this on the stems of the plants because plants can absorb water through the surface too, especially these dragon fruit. They can absorb moisture through their air roots. And what I do is I just spray, just like that, I spray the air roots and the stems of this dragon fruit. Just like that, spray the roots. And this is why all my plants are so healthy. I just don't spray the air roots, I spray the actual stems too. And they just soak up all that rich, organic, living, microbial worm tea. And I spray the bottom surface roots too. And I do that, all my cuttings, all the plants get a dose of this. And this is why everything is not only growing well, but thriving. And these should be fruiting here soon. This dragon fruit plant right here is only a year old, believe it or not, that I bonsai. Only a year old, and it's so healthy. And it's gonna fruit. I mean, the growth is just amazing on this. And these lights are awesome too, these LED lights. If you're going to grow anything indoors, use LED lights. These are designed for plants, but they don't use that much electricity. New technology with these LED lights, they don't use a whole lot of electricity, and they put out a whole lot of light. And this one has two settings on it. Right now it's just in daylight, but also I can put it in full bloom, which emits twice as much light as this, and I do that once a day. So you can make your own organic fertilizer. There's many ways to make different kinds of fertilizers. Some people use comfrey. There's all kind of ways to make your own organic fertilizers. All kind of ways. I like earthworm tea. That's my go-to, is the earthworm tea. I found the best results out of it to just brew some earthworm tea from the earthworms and have awesome results. I just go around and spray all my plants indoors, and I water all my dragons outdoors with this also, and all the other stuff I have in the backyard food forest. So with that, I'm going to get back to watching some football, y'all. See, I multitask. So you can do this for all the fellas out there. You can do this and you can watch football and garden at the same time. You can do both. You know, you can wait to halftime to do it in between your games. Doesn't take long. Multitask, fellas. So with that, until next time, this is Regenerative Life Wayne 69. Please subscribe to my channel. And please, for y'all health's sake, please stop using synthetic man-made fertilizer when you can just make your own and save yourself tons of money and save your health, because that man-made stuff is toxic. I'm not going to say the names. You know, one starts with an M. Y'all know that one at the big box store starts with an M that people use fertilizer. Don't put that stuff in your food, because you're poisoning your family, you're poisoning yourself, and everything else. So, you know, you can make your own. I just showed you how. There's other people on here who make all kinds of organic fertilizer, earthworm tea, comfrey. I use my quail droppings. I put my quail droppings in a compost bin, and that's free nitrogen right there. The quail droppings is free nitrogen. You know, chicken droppings. Put that in your compost, and then feed it to your plants once it's done composting. Free fertilizer, y'all. The best. It's organic and it's all for free. You ain't got to go buy that other bullshit, that BS. I'm not gonna curse. I'm not gonna curse, but get where I'm at. You can buy stop buying the other man-made chemical BS. And with that, I'm gonna get back to the game now. I just had to show y'all what I use and how I use it. It works well. Until next time, subscribe and share.